Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nathan. I will be your moderator for today. To not waste time, I'll just start with myself. As you can see from my virtual background behind me, it is gamelan music. I'm very sure you are all familiar with it. It is very popular in Indonesia. Why did I choose this particularly? Because I'm a musician, one. Two, I'm Javanese, orang Jawa. So it's very easy why very easy why people would see me liking gamelan music. You
Mm,
know, a lot of people do not like gamelan music because it's very unique,
mm-mm,
very unique. There's a lot of characteristics, very unique characteristics. Some people may say it sounds otherworldly. No, very. It sounds like from a different dimension or place or whatever.
mm,
Um, you know, Okay, let me reiterate. Gamelan itself, it is not a culture group. What I'm referring to is gamelan ensembles
okay.
is a culture group. Because they collaborate, they have practices and performances together. They have a shared knowledge of the instruments and the traditions. Stuff like that. But also, I've always been so interested in gamelan music. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm Japanese myself, but I just really like how it sounds.
Mm,
Uh, One fact you may not know about gamelan music, or I should say two facts. I did my research. Gamelan music has three types. There's Javanese, there's Sundanese, and there's Balinese. Gamelan Jawa, gamelan Sunda, dan gamelan Bali. There's three types, which is very interesting. There's a lot of connections between very different cultures, but tied within this one tradition of music, which I find very interesting. Another fact you may not know is that gamelan influences uh, traditional classical music from Europe, which I find very, very interesting. And I guess that is all from me. Maybe one of you may go next.
okay, I want to add a little comment about your virtual background, Nathan. First of all, I didn't know there was like a three types of gamelan, so thank you for adding my knowledge about that. So, but and as for the second thing is, I think I find it a little bit scary about the gamelan sound, how it sounds like, you know, back in my bulu kuduk merinding because sometimes I'm not I'm not here trying to mock it, okay? Because I came from Jawa as well, so because sometimes people said that when there is like a bunyi of gamelan, there is something about the spiritual thing, the spiritual presence. So yeah, but I think overall it's unique though about
Yeah,
the
no,
gamelan types.
yeah, I know. I totally get it. I totally get it.
Mm,
The gamelan has a lot of like I don't know how to say it, but a lot of spiritual connection with the people
mm,
listening to it.
yeah, right.
It's very like a very human experience, if you know what I mean.
No. Okay, thank you.
Hey,
That's it for me.
thank you very much for the comments. Maybe you would like to go next, Nandito.
Me. Okay, as you can see, okay, let me start mine. As you can see in my visual background, so there's nothing really special about it because I'm actually running out of stock, bro. So my visual background is about the Netflix and ice cream that I've been doing it lately, right now, because it's the only way to relieve my stress, or it's the way to express about my happiness lately in my life. Because like every time I watch a Netflix movies with an ice cream. It is really, making me, how do you say, comfortable in the way that you just like trying to uh, reconnect with your life, with your introvert lives. I think what I'm really trying to say in here is just like I'm respecting my balance now. I have two sides. One is my introvert side, and second is my extrovert side. So I'm trying to respect it. I'm not trying to be like an extrovert for like 100 times, 100%, but I'm trying to be, extrovert 50% and introvert for like 50%. I'm trying to like spare it between my inside world, between my world and the outside world. So yeah, I'm just spending my inside world. I'm just spending in my world watching movies and ice cream. And I think you guys should do that because you want to know why? Because it is like really, really reliving all the stress and all the things that you've been through all day. Thank you. That's it for me. Maybe I want to
Okay,
know.
yeah,
I want to know what is your coping mechanism too. What
yeah,
about you,
no,
mate?
very,
What about
very cool, very
everyone?
cool. So your sharing is about more about your social life,
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, yeah, finding a balance between your what do you call it? Me time,
Yes.
and with your friends. Okay, very
Mm,
interesting. Maybe
okay.
let's save for the discussions and questions in the end because we don't have
Okay,
lots
okay,
of time.
okay, 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 okay. Great, great.
What about I find Cheryl's virtual background very interesting. Why don't Cheryl go next?
Okay, so for my virtual background for today is about a flag ceremony that you guys must know about. And a flag ceremony is an official activity carried out to raise the flag of our country as Indonesia and also to honor the country and the heroes who have fought for independence. And this flag ceremony is often carried out on a big day, such as Indonesia's Independence Day on August 17, and also in Heroes Days that on November 10 yesterday. And as we know, the existence of this flag ceremony is due to the independence of Indonesia that has been successfully achieved. Therefore, it is important for us to honor and appreciate the struggle of the heroes by holding a flag ceremony. And this ceremony is also about becoming a culture that continues to be carried out by every community. So we can see that in school or in company there are also doing the flag ceremony, and it becomes a culture for them, for us. And this activity certainly has a connection to me also because I also participated in the flag ceremony while at school, even though recently it is hard to do a ceremony, but at least my family and I still used to see the flag ceremony process on television, and we also still appreciate it by putting up the flag at home. So I think that's the virtual background sharing from me. Thank you.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Lastly, we have Feivel.
All right, so as you can see my background right here. So it's basically Chengbeng or Qingming Festival. I bet you guys have heard about that because well, I do the same. I mean, I just discovered this thing like a while ago. So what is Chengbeng Festival actually? So like Chengbeng or Qingming Festival is Chinese Indonesian culture that held every April, and which a family honor the grave like uh, I'm sorry, honoring their ancestor grave, like offering food or maybe incense or like symbolic items maybe depending on each families. And maybe not to forget to mention they also like clean the tombstone as well. So this custom, like I'm also known as a tomb sweeping day, as I mentioned earlier, is about like showing respect, gratitude, and maybe a sense of continuity with past generations and your ancestors. Like also besides like paying homage to your ancestors, this practice also like opportunity for families to come together and like share their responsibility of maintaining their let's say heritage maybe. So what made me kind of relate to this Qingming festival or Qingming or Qingbing is like besides like it holds a personal meaning as is like underscore the importance of family connection. It also like respect for those who came before us, the elders and the ancestors. Um like many who observe this festival, like I feel like honoring the past generation is strengthen our identity and reminds us that the value and the sacrifice that they did will shape our future. I think that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for your sharing. I'm open for questions, for comments, and I would very I encourage you all to comment on each other's virtual background. I guess I'd start with mine. I would like to comment on Cheryl's background. I find it very endearing that you picked this one because I myself was in this group Paskibra. Yeah, I don't know what you call it in Indonesia English, but this was a very long ago. It wasn't very serious. It wasn't very serious or anything. It was just like me in sixth grade trying this out. Uh, it was very uh, I don't know how to tell you, but it was very I wouldn't say it was a positive experience, but I guess it was a new experience for me at that time. Looking back now, I think it was very embarrassing. Cheryl, what grade did you join Paskibraka or whatever?
Okay, so when in high school in flag ceremony, I do become the protocol for the ceremony. So I do read all the structure of the ceremony, and I also ever try to do the dirigent for the choir one. So that's it.
Okay. That's
All right.
cool though. That's impressive. That's what I call talent.
Okay, so it was
Thank
in
you
high
so
school.
much.
Yeah, in high school. Okay, that's very recent. Okay, that's very cool. I'm me myself, I was the one who what do you call it? The one who pull up the flag. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was very hard for me in the morning to do that. What about Feivel and Apel? Did you guys join Paskibraka?
No.
Uh, not with me though. You guys,
Okay.
luckily, you guys are lucky because you guys had your own high school time. I call it because I didn't have my high school time. Actually, I was homeschooling, so I think it's just really something that I would die for now to experience my
Oh,
high school.
I did not know that you were homeschooled.
Uh, just know that.
Yeah, no, you never said anything. Okay, that's very interesting. That's something new I learned about you.
Okay.
Hey, what about anyone else? Do you guys have any comments or questions?
Maybe I have like I don't know if I should call it like a comment for Apple's background is because like yeah I do usually do the same thing for like a coping mechanism whenever I feel like I'm stressed or maybe I'm tired or
Yeah.
maybe overwhelmed. Yeah, I see. But the difference is I don't watch Netflix because I'm too broke to afford the Netflix. So basically, I just watch some animes that I can download online. It's not. It's yeah. It's
Well,
pirating, but I mean, what can I do? I cannot like afford Netflix and I cannot download them directly from Japanese servers. So yeah, I just like pirate them maybe, even though it's not a really good thing to do. But yeah,
yeah.
it's still it counts, I think, as a coping mechanism, which is really nice. But the difference is I don't eat ice cream because I cannot eat ice cream. My
Uh,
kid just cannot handle them. That's it, I
yeah.
think.
I'm not like I'm not really here watching Netflix though. You know that I'm usually searching for a free website on TikTok to watch any of my movies. So I'm not really I'm not really watching this Netflix. I'm broke too as I'm broke as well. So, but the ice cream part, it is actually I think it's not it's not a lie. Maybe it's not really usually it's not really usual that eating ice cream while watching movies. Maybe you can replace it with some meals like uh, a cheeky or something that you like. So yeah, I just want to know every of your coping mechanism. Maybe you can start from Nathan.
Okay, so my coping mechanism, something that makes me relax. There's a lot, you know, watching a series with tea besides me. That's one of them.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so it's very similar to you all, watching something, having something to eat or drink. That's one. Playing music is the second,
Mm,
obviously. Playing
obviously.
and listening to music. Um, I don't know. I just like to be alone. Uh,
Mm,
it's not that I'm. It's not that I do not like talking to people. I love talking to people. Don't get me wrong.
no.
I know a lot of people on campus. I could say I have a lot of friends at campus,
Yeah.
but it's I, it's not that I'm shy or anything, or I have social anxiety. I just like being alone. I guess that's one of my coping mechanisms as well as, just be alone and be with myself.
Yeah. What about you, Cher? Thank you.
Well, I think for me, I think I just do scroll my SOSMED in my room, and I think it relaxes my mind from that kind of thing.
She got a point. Okay, but I wanna add a little bit comment about Nathan. Nate, I found it interesting about you that you can spare your college time and your hangouts time because not everyone can do that, Nate. Because you know, uh, I did that